What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit, eh? Lit over teeth, man. Turn. Today, to motherfucking day, straight hood and outside crib, man. So we been talking about some real deal spill out shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Gang shit, man. Make sure you like, subscribe to these videos up, man. You know, Kevin 2 Tank will keep on putting out these videos, man. The grind did not motherfucking stop. Like and subscribe to these videos up. The latest nigga out here in the hood and outside, you know what I'm saying? We keep on doing our thing, man. Make sure y'all fuck with your boy. Prayers out to all people who need the prayers out, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep on grinding hard and doing y'all, man. Because at the end of the day, that's how life is, man. You gotta keep on doing you, man. So, come to the Black Hebrew Israelite, man. Make sure y'all enjoy these videos, man. Fuck with your boy. Enjoy these videos, man. You know what I'm saying? Hood and outside in this bitch, man. So, alright. Boom. Today, to motherfucking day, straight hood and outside crib, man. Alright, gang. So we been talking about some shit, man. We been talking about some shit. So we been talking about Mark Ingram and Puff Daddy P. Diddy. So this is the situation that people been talking about, man. So recently, P. Diddy gave back all his artists' publishing records. You know what I'm saying? The people he had signed to his label, he gave all their records back to. And you know, some of the niggas, they had like MK Machine Gun Kelly, P. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I passed it to PG. Biggie Smalls, you know, he passed away. They giving away all their fucking publishing back when it's like 30 years later, bruh. 20 years later. He trying to get back these people publishing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing about P. Diddy, man, like, a lot of motherfuckers don't trust P. Diddy in the first place, you dig? Because P. Diddy, man, all these gay rumors, all these, he in that secret organization. He just, so much shit around P. Diddy is just suspect as hell. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you know, P. Diddy's working for the black people, working with the black people or against the black people. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, some people gotta watch out for that. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers who are all billionaires and shit, but don't help a single black person out. You gotta watch out for these type of motherfuckers, man, because they thinking they for the black people because they black. You don't even know these days, man, because they not helping none of the black people out. You know what I'm saying? And they be whole billionaires out here. So P. Diddy, he's a billionaire supposedly, and Mark Ingram, he called him out because he old as hell. And by the time he gave him the publishing, you know what I'm saying? The publishing's not worth nothing because he already done fucking used it up. He done drenched all the clout and juice out of it, the money out the motherfucking publishing. He gave it up to when it's all wrinkled up. Nobody want to use it. It's like who don't have like 30 kids, and you don't have all your kids, man. When a nigga coming up and doing good, you want to fuck with the nigga. Like, nigga, no. Like, you don't have like 5-10 kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's just how it is. You know, the nigga P. Diddy gave him this publishing back, and it's like a bunch of artists, you know what I'm saying? But it's not worth nothing. And I think P. Diddy trying to save face and make himself look good. So we got the videos of what's going on, man. It's going to be a kind of a long one, man. So I hope y'all enjoy these videos, man. You know, big crip out here, man. Northside in this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? The hoodest nigga out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Really doing our thing out here, man. Hood legend, man. So make sure y'all enjoy these videos, man.
Like I'm lying up Kenny, man. Fuck a V6, this a hit, man. We up the fit like Detroit with this Birmingham. I'm on the FaceTime with Nina and Cunningham.
Alright. we're going to give everybody time to get in here. We're going to talk about this Puff Daddy giving the publishing back to the artists. See what we get going on right here. He gave the publishing back, huh? What y'all think about that? Wolfgang, what's going on? We here to talk about Puff Daddy giving the publishing back. Hawk Comedy, what's going on? Versatile, what's going on? Nubla stuff. Philly Girl, what's going on? Wave at everybody. Yo, I know y'all got some questions about this Puff giving this publishing thing back, so come on, let's get to it. Y'all was waiting on you to speak. Yeah, it's time to speak. What up? What up? What up? What up? The real ball chinning. What up? Come on, let's talk. Puff Daddy gave the publishing back. Whoop-de-doo. What's it worth? What was it worth 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and what's it worth now? What did he give you back? I'm telling you, he gave me mine back a long time ago. I was the first person he called. He said, Mark, I want you to be the first person that know this. I'm giving all my artists back their publishing, which is equivalent to giving back your girlfriend after he done poked her in the booty and raped her and did everything that he got all of the worth out. It's like a spider went in and sucked all of the insides out of it and then give it back. That's disrespectful. I told her, why don't you just keep it and pay me? I don't want the publishing. I want the money. Come on, y'all think he doing a good thing because he give back some publishing? Come on, man. It's not worth anything. And then he don't have the Ciroc or the DeLeon, and then he gonna give $1 million to Jackson State like he doing some humanitarian type thing. He just trying to do whatever he can to keep his name relevant so he can go for a new deal because he don't really have nothing that's making him no money right now. He's not even a billionaire no more. So let's talk. Let's talk. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to talk about it? Or y'all just want to read about it and let it seem like everybody like, oh, Puffy gives all his artists back their money. I mean, they publishing. So what? The shit ain't even worth like $400 a year, $300 a year. It's not worth nothing. You can't do nothing. Most of these songs that all of the artists have, ain't nobody gonna come back and license them for movies later on, Shine, Bad Boy for Life, What Kind of Nigga Slang Bang in the Street. Nah, that's not like Bon Jovi. That's not like the Police. You know what I mean? We talking about songs that publishing that got long legs. It ain't really no long leg publishing coming out there except for the one he got with every breath, every step you take and all of that kind of stuff. Ain't nothing else valuable over the G-Dep. I mean, give him his publishing back. But what's the value in it? If ain't nobody picking up these songs and listening to them right now, like on the radio, if they not picking them up and listening to them right now, then it ain't nothing being generated on them. Like they just did 50 years of hip-hop, so they went back and brought back Melly Mel, they brought back a whole bunch, they brought back Craig G, they brought back a whole bunch of old school artists, which in return gives them some publishing legs. Just when people say, who is that, and then want to go Google them and then maybe see what the songs that they used to do long time ago. Now, that might make them a couple of dollars, but come on, y'all. What y'all want to do? What's going on, Miss Scott? What's going on, Rick Reese? I just said so many people just kept sending me this post about Puff giving back publishing. Man, that shit hurt. That's like giving back my girlfriend, but you done got 4 kids with her. Took my girl from me 10 years ago, give it back 10 years. I got a 10-year-old son and twins and all of that, and they his. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Why he didn't just keep that and give everybody $2 million? You know what I'm saying? Why he ain't just keep that and give everybody $1 million? How come he ain't say, I'm sorry for, what I may have caused in your life and, what I may have taken from you and your family. I know you could have ate with these over the years, but I took it and I was soaking it up. So really, only thing he doing is confessing. Everything that I own belonged to somebody else. But y'all still think he's doing something nice? He's not doing nothing nice. He's just giving back what he never should have had in the first place. I want the money. I don't really care about the publishing. I don't really care. I'll go sell that shit fast, and it ain't even worth nothing. I'm already telling you, the publishing only be like, man, shit only be like, man, about 700 here and there, 400 here and there. I do get licensed people that want to use Bad Boy for Life in different movies and things like that. I get those quite often, but I still worked out a deal with the people who I got a publishing deal with. Whenever I get something like that, if I just agree to let them use it, I still get the money anyhow. So it doesn't really matter. Y'all really want to get on this publishing game? Let's talk about it. What's 100% of nothing? Come on, let's see who's smart. Somebody put it out there. 100% of nothing. What's that? Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? He want to be real nice. I told him when he died, I said, look, man, how about you keep the publishing and just pay me for it? I said, just give me the money for it. You keep it. He said, nah, I want to give it to you and then let you do what you feel you want to do with it. I said, well, I wanted to do something with it years ago, but you just not wanting to give it back. How about, nah. You keep her. You got kids with it and everything, and just pay me. He didn't want to do that. Why he didn't want to do that? Because it's not worth $1 million. All of these years he fighting over not giving Mace back his publisher. I don't really speak about him too much. Cool dude, but he don't speak of me, I don't speak of him. He was going through a lot about giving Mace, about giving the Locks back their publishing. Everybody want their publishing. What they want their publishing for? For what? Where are we making money off our publishing now? I ain't even heard Bad Boy for Life or nothing. And every time they play it, you might make, what, about $2? $5 or something like that? Come on, man, we grown men out here. We trying to eat big meals out here. Big sandwiches, big snacks. You understand? He doing this little stuff, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all really like this? Come on, talk to me. Ask me a question or something. Make this interesting. Oh, shit, I ain't been moving. What up, new flip drip? You already know, Puff. Yeah, that's right. I ain't know I had to move. This Cassius John, what's going on? Preach. That's right, exactly. Where's the cash? Versatile, you already know what it is. We want the money. We do not care about just sitting back waiting on a year for a check to come. I ain't doing it. It's all in the book, G. Yup, it's all in the book. Everybody, what you really do, go get the book. Dancing with the Devil, How Puff Burnt the Bad Boys of Hip Hop. It just speaks some real good things. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, one that might want to know. You know what I'm saying? Might got a little bit of truth into it. What's up? Wait, my boy Marley Marl, man. Come on, Marl. I need to get these computers fixed. Yeah, I knew better. Yeah, why would y'all think Puff being nice? He all over the news right now. Kiki B all on the news talking about him. He done lost his Ciroc. He done lost his. You can get the book from Amazon. Go to Amazon.com and then Google, or you can Google Mark Curry Dancing with the Devil book, and then it'll come up to Amazon. You can get the book right there, and I appreciate that. Bring me up. What's going on? Let's Play About It podcast. Come on, let's get on that podcast. Could shows be together more interest, therefore making a buzz and then make the publishing more valuable? They just did that with 50 years of hip-hop. They just took back a whole bunch of hip-hop artists from back in the days, and then they did that thing with them to help them get some more publishing. But, you know, I mean, did you see? I'm going to tell y'all something that's cold. For the first time damn near in life, have you ever seen the Sugar Hill Gang, Wonder Mike and Master G on stage? Because for so long, the Sugar Hill family owned the Sugar Hill rights. They own Master G, they own Big Bank Hank, and they own Wonder Mike, the names. So for all of this time, Sugar Hill Gang was out on the road doing shows, but it wasn't really the Sugar Hill Gang. It was their sons, like Scoochie and I believe Scoochie, and it's a couple of brothers. So those was, the only one that was really a part of the group was Big Bank Hank. He would go on the tours with them and stuff like that. But then Big Bank Hank died, and then all of the Sugar Hill brothers and everything died. And then only one brother was left, and he finally gave them back the rights to use their name. So this is the first time you seen Wonder Mike on stage, and he looked like he needed help, assistant getting on the stage. Come on, man. Do you know how it felt good to see them? But they've been raped for so long. This is hip-hop. This is what's been going on, man. What's going on, Sister Sexy, Portia, shit, Dirty Snares? What's going on, man? We're going to have to... I'm going to get back in the studio one day, Dirty Snares. Dirty Snares. Why did he give it back? He only gave it back because first it's not really worth nothing, and then I think he had a couple of young people that was working with him that was trying to tell him things that he could possibly do in order to better himself, and one of the things that they felt that he needed to do was give everybody back their publishing. So they kind of had got into his ear, his new office over at the Combs Enterprises. Boom. And then I guess he was just like, I'll give everybody their publishing back. But if you look at how much, and then he also had a new deal on the table with the liquor. So he was ready to get a real big deal with the liquor. So he was like, man, forget this publishing. I'm going on with this liquor. But the liquor thing didn't fall through. It didn't fall through. He kind of spoke a little bit out against them, and they was like, yo, we a company 400 years worth of being in business. Do you think we're going to let one face come along and this be the face of our company for 15 years and then tell us what to do? We've been in this business for 400 years. It's almost like 4 decades of people, 4 different lives of people that ran through this. Do you really think that you're going to come aboard this boat and tell us how to run it? You don't go into a dog's house and tell the dog where to sleep. So he went wrong. Now, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Omniism, that's me. That's me. Omniism or omnis. I believe that every religion holds a little bit of truth, and I'm not biased to how anyone feels. Can you sign my book? Rob, I could sign that book. You DM me, let me know. We can work something out. I'll get the book, autograph it, sign it, and send it to you. We getting one ASAP. Come on. Peace from Connecticut. What's up, Connecticut? If y'all see 50 Cent out there riding around, look, by Mike Tyson old house, telling myself, what up? We need a movie about the Scimitar. That's what I'm talking about. Big Gene, 5 Deuce, what's going on? Big Gene, he done gave back the publishing. Big Gene, he gave back the publishing. It's almost like, I'm telling everybody what he just did was, it's an insult. He should have gave me the money and kept the girl. You done took the girl, you slept with her. It was my girlfriend at first. You slept with her, you used her, you abused her. You was walking around getting all the money off of her, and then now all of a sudden you have the kindness in your heart to give it back. Give her back to me. I don't want her. I since moved on. I cut my losses back then. Cut my losses. Here, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm on live. Go ahead, y'all. See, I got dogs. I got the... Come on. Y'all get down. Come on, one down. Come on, man. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. Let's go. Gave back the publishing. Come on, y'all. Snares, what up? Snare, yeah, Snare, you see him in here. Lemon Pepper, what's going on? This one's deep it's real deep. Cause it's really not worth nothing, man. It's like, man, you should have seen when he called me. He was like, yeah, I'm giving you back your publishing. I'm like, man, I tell you what, I was trying to do everything in my power to let him keep the publishing and just tell him to send me like $1 million or $2 million. That's what I really wanted. You know what I'm saying? That would have really, really helped me out at this time right now. I could have went and got myself back on what I need to be on, got back out a little bit. But you know what? I don't need the publishing. I need the money. What up, DZs? Yes, Mark, getting in the studio, pure. I got something for you. I work in the liquor industry. Yeah, well, they just gave Puff a deal with Sunkiss. So he just got a deal with Sunkiss now. They're going to have berry Sunkiss, pineapple Sunkiss, coconut Sunkiss. And if you believe that, oh, shit, I need my book signed too. Versatile, let's roll. Y'all DM me. We could do the Cash App thing. I'll get you the book, and then I'll send it to you with an autograph on it. Straight up. Living Life Low, so what's going on? He out there running around with them champions you got, Jack, playing football and all of that. That's what I'm talking about. seeing all of, you know, one of the things that's just fly is just being able to see people grow, seeing their children grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see a lot of like living life. You know, Loso, I see him doing his thing with his kids and everybody growing. These are the kind of things that I'm sure all of the artists that were signed to Bad Boy wanted to do. But that's why we have so many people that have problems at this label. You know, a lot of people, it's like, how in the world could you be friends with Puff and still want to sell drugs and get in trouble? So then now, how could you be that close with somebody who's in a position to help you and still get bad luck? You be like, damn, I thought when I signed with you and I met you, it was going to be all was good. Everything's going to be good luck. You be like, how in the world do you get with somebody who got this kind of stuff going on and got so much bad luck? Look at all the artists. Look at all the artists. Everybody, look at Depp, look at Loon. And then at the end of the day, we don't even speak to each other. We still act like Puff is still a girl, you know, like one of the girls that everybody used to want to talk to, and nobody could really get at her and stuff because she was a little stuck up. So everybody keep trying. Oh, she just ain't like you. Oh, she just ain't like you. Just because she ain't like you don't mean she ain't like me. So everybody's still trying. And you be like, bro, why don't y'all just realize it, man? Sometimes girls don't like men. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You trying to get with somebody that don't like you. It's worse when Bacc executive rape artists, all contracts damn near, when you think about them, all contracts that we looked at, they were kind of like designed. They wasn't designed for the $10 to artists in mind. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these labels, they came about to extort black people, you know, black entertainment especially, you know, like Itchy Band Records or like Chess Records back in the days when Beyonce did Cadillac. You know, only thing they want to do is give you a Cadillac and all of that. So that's what that was all about. The record labels are not really giving, it's not even such thing as a record label no more. It's called internet. Yep, he turned everybody against each other. That's sure what he did. Now everybody think, Big Jane, what up, though? I know a little bit more, bro. He lost the weed deal. Oh, and he lost the weed deal, too. And his marketing deal going to hell. Oh, yeah. Dude is doing this market. Yep, that's what he doing. He trying to, it's a publicity stunt. Puff trying to do whatever he just, I'm telling you, he gave Jackson State $1 million. For what? He never even went to one homecoming game. He looked like he didn't know what he was doing there. It's like, yo, let's just giving them $1 million just to do some something. Let's do some great things so your name can ring and buzz, and then we can go in here and try to see if we can get some more deals. No, he lost that weed deal. Weed deal is out the door. Liquor deal's out the door. King Combs he's still doing music, but we don't know I don't even know if they selling. Yeah, I got my publishing back. But as soon as I got my publishing back, I got rid of it because I already told him I want money. I don't care about the publishing. I'm not ready to sit here and wait for a whole year for $500, $1,000 to come to me. Please, man. I need somebody to give me 5 years of that money up front, and then you wait on that check. I ain't got time to wait on that. You could die sitting there waiting on your next publishing check. Shit is crazy. What's going on? So, you know, y'all want to talk about that? Let's talk about it, man. With Mo, what's going on? I see you, man. Come on. Yeah, Gene, you was right on deck with that one. You was right on point, man. It's like a publicity stunt for him. You know, Puff, and he been did it. Why is he just now talking about it? Then he been did it and told everybody not to talk about it. And then, so we was like, under contract, you couldn't really talk about it. So then now, we couldn't talk about it. Then he come out and start talking about it. Her dog will holler. They done took my liquor, they done took my weed and all of this. So now I got to make everybody feel like I'm a G. I'm going to go give the school $1 million, and then I'm going to tell everybody I gave my artists their money back. Come on, man. I'll give them my bank account. I need you to load my bank account up, bro. I want so many zeros after a 1 or a 2 or something like that. Then we could be cool. And look he can't even go do no shows or nothing like that. Cause he ain't just his own art. That's why I tell you, Puff is he's not Bad Boy. Bad Boy is like the Super Friends. It's made up of different artists. So how can he go on the road and do a show now when he ain't got no relationship with no artist? Then he keep bringing back old artists, you know what I'm saying? Artists who, you know, people who just available. He ain't bringing back. He ain't really going in and being like, yo, one of the big things he need to do if he want to have heart, he need to apologize to me and say, Mark Curry, I'm sorry for making life like this with you. Even though I know you moved on, you able to get it, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Have you heard him say, I am sorry, so I gave all my artists their publishing back? No, why did he give their publishing back? Because he feeling like a piece of shit. He been feeling like that. That's why he, you know, I'm telling you, it's a story. It goes, when a man sells his something that, you know, sells his soul for something, when you ask him for a little bit of what he has, he's not going to share it with you. It's like if a man had to go out and sleep with another man for some money, and then now he got the money, and then you go and ask him for like $25, he ain't going to give you nothing. Why? Because he sold his soul for it. In order for you to get that money, you got to sell your soul too. Don't fall for it. And until he really call and be like, yo, again, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry to hurt people who mean so much to me, people who helped me, you know, people who believed in me. I believed in them at one time. My mother even believed that I was going to be all right messing around with him. My father thought I was going to be all right. I was going to be okay, you know, messing around with him. Then I lost both of them messing around with him and never still made it. So, you know, I still got something I got to prove to them. And one of the things that I'm going to prove to them is that I'm not going to let this dude ever sleep and get by without apologizing, man. Apologize. Come on, man. I got so many friends that's still friends in here. The only thing they want to do is hang out with them. Get on a boat. Go to a party. Why don't you tell him that me and you as friends and what he did to me kind of hurt you too, and I hate to see you and my friend at odds like this. How can I still be your friend if you ain't friends with the friends that I grew up with? So that makes it even harder to get a point across because everybody who's around you is still his friend. And they ain't even making no money with him. I got a bomb for you. I need that. I need the bombs, yo. What up, New York to ATL? Dallas, what's going on, Dallas? Come on, I'll get back into the music. This what made me stop even doing music again after that. I was like, man, I can't go back and do this no more. Request to be in your ride. Let's go, Gene. Let me see, that was Big G. Niggas ain't real men. Nah, they ain't real men. You know what it is, Gene. They ain't real men. Yeah, I'm starting to let people get in so we could talk about this.
What do you say to the people who say they feel like the publishing has no value now and you've already made all your money off it, so now you want to give it back because it's not really worth anything?
Yeah, I mean, that's just not the truth. Whatever your value of your publishing is, that's the value of your, you know, of your publishing. And
I don't want the publishing. I want the money. Come on, y'all think he doing a good thing because he give back some publishing? Come on, man. It's not worth anything. And then he don't have the Ciroc or the DeLeon, and then he gonna give $1 million to Jackson State like he doing some humanitarian type thing. He just trying to do whatever he can to keep his name relevant so he can go for a new deal because he don't really have nothing that's making him no money right now. He's not even a billionaire no more, so let's talk.
What's up, everybody? This is the world-famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV. That's right, Forgotten Kings TV. Come on, son.
Earlier today, Diddy was on The Breakfast Club to promote his latest album, the Love Album, Off the Grid. In the middle of the interview, Diddy was asked his thoughts on former Bad Boy artists, calling them out for waiting this long to give him back their publishing. For those who missed what Diddy had to say, check out this clip here.
Giving the artists back their publishing.
yeah,
What made you decide to do that, and what was the artist? Did you speak to every artist when you did it, or how did that happen? How did that work? Break that down.
yeah. When I had went and called out the Grammys, I also, you know, had to make sure that I had also looked from within. Once you start like asking for change in this world, you have to look within and be a part of that change. So this actually was done 2 years ago. It was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was the right thing to do, and it's the frequency that I'm in, and it's the love frequency. If it wasn't for like these people that, you know, have helped me with all of these records, everybody, if there's anything, you know what I'm saying, like that, you know, just doing the right thing, that's just with the frequency that I'm in. And I think the frequency we should all be in is not being afraid to look inward and to make decisions like that. So I want reform in all industries. I want reform in corporate America. If I got to ask corporate America to look at something and change their ways in the world, then it's just like, I have to be responsible and accountable for that, for myself. Business, you don't have to change the contract. You don't have to make changes in the world. But if you have a chance to do the right thing, why wouldn't you do the right thing? You know what I'm saying?
What do you say to the people who say they feel like the publishing has no value now, and you've already made all your money off it, so now you want to give it back because it's not really worth anything? Yeah, I mean that's just not the truth. Whatever your value of your publishing is, that's the value of your of your publishing, and it's really not. It's really about just me evolving and wanting to do, you know what I'm saying, what I feel is like the right thing that we should all do. We should all look at where we're at in the world today. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I can't go on, like, I'm not doing things for people. I'm doing things that God has that God tells me to do. So I don't like what somebody's going to say or how somebody's going to take something. Puff ain't even on that.
Mark Curry, former Bad Boy Artist, went viral after calling out Diddy last week for waiting this long to give former Bad Boy Artists back their publishing. Earlier this week, Mark Curry had the pleasure of coming on Forgotten Kings TV to discuss this viral video of him calling out Diddy. So, y'all know how we do, man. Let's check out this clip and hear what Mark Curry had to say. Make sure to leave your thoughts and comments down in the section below. And yeah, let's get right to it. Here we go. Back again. Reports came out last week. Let's jump right in it. That Diddy, right, turned down a multi-million-dollar deal in exchange to give back former Bad Boy Artists their publishing, man. What were your initial thoughts when you seen these reports?
Well, when I thought about 9 figures and I broke it down and I said 9 figures is actually $100,000, $100 million. So I'm like, if he turned down $100 million deal to give everybody back their publishing instead of taking a $100 million deal and at least giving 50 artists 2.5, because he could do that. It'd be 2.5 million. I'm like, damn, you had an opportunity to give everybody $2.5 million, but instead you just turned down the whole deal and said, give me your publishing back. Come on, that don't sound realistic. Not realistic. Maybe that they were saying that he turned down a 9-figure deal, and that may not have been true, just to make him seem a little bit bigger. But I kind of think that the deal that they offered him wasn't big enough. It was probably insulting to him. And then he was like, I'm a billionaire. I'm $1 billion. Before I take that, I just give everybody back their publishing. So that's what I kind of thought about it, you know. And I already knew what was going on. But back when he gave it to me, like I told you, as soon as he gave it to me, I was trying to sell it back to him before we could hang the phone up.
And what year was this when you got your publishing back?
This year.
Okay.
He was like he taking that new love thing serious. His name Love, which is another name to call God. God is love. So he's calling himself Love now. That's his God.
Now, we posted the video. It went crazy. And since the release of your video, just being honest, because again, you said the same exact thing on Angela Yee's show years ago, saying that the publishing wasn't worth much anyway. And even now, in 2023, you still stand on your position. So what has been the criticism since you've put out your video, man?
You know, since I did that, it's a lot of people who are saying I need to let it go and things like that and stuff like that. But I'd be like, the same thing that I'm complaining about is the same thing he complaining about. Why don't y'all call and tell him to let it go? What he's saying is that the liquor company didn't give his liquor the platform and give them the attention or put the money behind it the way they was doing other brands. I felt like he didn't do that to a lot of artists. It's a lot of artists people don't even know. They never even heard of that was signed to Bad Boy, that he didn't put the money behind their brand. And nobody can take him to court and say for discrimination. So I feel like, you know, for him to come out and then say, and then plead to the people and say that us as black people, they don't give, everybody always want to use black people. It's just like when back in LA or something like that, the Muslims used to come around, you know what I'm saying? And they come around in gangbang clothes and then beat you up and harass you and then turn around and come back with the suits on and say, you need to pay us and we'll protect you. So it's like that. Same setup. But to hear him talk about that and what we need to do as black people and how they're not giving black businesses the attention that we need, well, I think if he's the 16th, and of all the billionaires there are in black in the United States, they say he's one of the 16. So I can't see you being one of the 16 most richest blacks in the universe and then want to tell us that they're not sharing the black money or the dollar is not being trickled down fairly. I don't get it. You're the 16th most richest black man in the world. Like, why don't you just tell about how the money's trickling down from you? That's what we want to know. Forget what their money looking like. What's your money looking like? So when I hear them talk, and then sometimes it just agitates. I can listen. You know, so many people was calling me, asking me how I was thinking, how I was feeling about it. I wasn't saying anything because I was just leaving it alone. And then it just got to the point where I was like, man, I'm tired of hearing this dude, man. I'm tired of shit because he trying to promote an album. It's like, you're a billionaire, you still want to make an album. I don't even know why you want to do an album if you're a billionaire. It's not going to get you any money, especially if you're going to run a risk of it being a failure. So if it comes out and it's a failure, it's going to go against him. So I wouldn't did no album if I was a billionaire like that. I'd be like, man, this is done.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is Mr. Keith Murray, Def Squad LOD, and you're now tuned into the who?
M. Wreck and Rip Show.
M. Wreck and Rip Show. See how I included you in that?
This Keith Murray interview is sponsored by the M. Wreck and Rip Show. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. The links is in the descriptions and the comment below. And also, you subscribers gonna get your chance to win money, prizes, gift cards. All right? We got a raffle coming.
People that did right by him.
What you mean by he stole somebody's name again?
Oh, the dude who named Big Notorious, the dude who started that Big Mac campaign, that was one of his interns that worked under Kirk Ball. We all knew him as Mel Love. Mel Love, Love. They used to call him Love. Yo, Love, what up? He from Harlem. He stole his name. Big, Big, what Big gave him Diddy, rolling over in his grave laughing at him, because we know what Diddy was. Diddy was the monkey from Donkey Kong little nephew. Then he stole Mel Love's name. You understand? He stole my crew name, Slick and the Family. What'd he do put on his album? Puff Daddy and the Family. Come on, man. Ain't nothing original about this cat.
So your issue with Puffy is he made all the money he could make off their publishing. He milked it for everything. And now he gave it to him back and it's not worth anything. That's your issue with him.
It's really not an issue for me because, I ain't got a dog in the fight. But I know some of the people and I know some of the people personally. You understand? I've been around some of the people and a lot of people are suffering, bruh. And you giving them people nothing. You did better just giving them, if you want to do something nice for them. Yo, listen here, man. I want to keep your publishing for a lifetime. Here go $1 million. They're going to jump on that like a fat rat in a cheese factory, bruh. They would have jumped on that. Because they know right now in these days it ain't worth nothing.
What do you say to the people who say they feel like the publishing has no value now, and you've already made all your money off it, so now you want to give it back because it's not really worth anything?
Yeah, I mean that's just not the truth. Whatever your value of your publishing is, that's the value of your of your publishing, and it's really not. It's really about just me evolving and wanting to do, you know what I'm saying, what I feel is like the right thing that we should all do. We should all look at where we're at in the world today. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I can't go on, like, I'm not doing things for people. I'm doing things that God has that God tells me to do. So I don't like what somebody's going to say or how somebody's going to take something. Puff ain't even on that. You know, I'm not for everybody.
Yeah.
Jesus wasn't for everybody. Not comparing myself to Jesus, but somebody that I look up to as far as the story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Did giving back the publishing fix any damaged relationships that you might have had with?
I wasn't. There's so many misconceptions that people think they know what's going on. I didn't have no problems with people. Mace.
I think the main one was Mace.
Yeah. Major with me and Mace, we brothers, and Mace, I got unconditional love for Mace. So me and Mace, I don't know if me and Mace stop arguing now or something like that, but I'ma still love Mace. Yeah. I give him thanks for like really helping to really launch my career as an artist, and was there with me from the beginning and stuff like that. But when you're like in a group with somebody, you know what I'm saying? You're tied together for life. You'll have your brotherly ups and downs, but I always love Mace, always give thanks to Mace. And yeah, me and Mace, we also got, spoke and was just like, had a real conversation. Because I think even though if I didn't agree with Mace, he was a catalyst for me to look from within, you know what I'm saying? And so sometimes somebody that you may not agree with or something you don't think is good, God uses like certain situations, even if something's like, yo, where did that come from? That's from left field, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, man, I just get into right now what God telling me to do. So there's a clarity. There's not a like, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm worried about what you going to think of Charlemagne, what they're going to say on here or there, you know what I'm saying? I'm just moving in God's purpose. So it's really at a point, you get to a point in your life, especially me as a successful businessman, where you pick purpose over profit. And that's kind of the season that I'm in, to really, really be a part of this radical change. You know what I'm saying?
Diddy says he began giving back all his 50 artists, publishing back.
I was back. So y'all see that P. Diddy was trying to say he gave back the publishing. That nigga was just saying a bunch of nothing. Nigga, you gave the publishing away, nigga, when it's like niggas don't need it. Why would niggas want the publishing back when you done got millions and millions of however hundreds of thousands of dollars out the fucking publishing? Why do you want niggas to get it back? Cause niggas been talking about you crazy. You like they say, oh, this nigga just want all the money. He done gave all the money. These niggas he done signed. He let these niggas all die or be broke. And while he continues to be getting money and rich off the label. So P. Diddy, what P. Diddy said? He's like, oh, okay. So they talking shit. They talking crazy. I know what I can do. I get back to publishing. And like, what can they say now? You gave back when nobody wanted. Like what Mark Ingram was saying. That was a great example. You know what I'm saying? The bitch done got ran through 500 times. Bling, bling, bling. Done had like 10 kids. You know what I'm saying? And then you on the come up, or you doing all right. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing as good as you wanted to, but now She not with, now the nigga she left you for, he not doing as good as he thought as he once was, and he gave up on the bitch, and now she wanna be like, oh, you know what? That nigga I was talking to before that nigga, he was actually the one. But it's like 10 years late, nigga, nobody, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bruh, you can't give nobody publishing back, man. And you know, use everything out of the publishing. You know, took all the money, all the fame and fortune out of the publishing. And like, a lot of these niggas didn't know what publishing was. You know what I'm saying? When niggas be signed to these niggas, man, they sign these niggas as thinking that when they make this money, man, they finna just get the money. They didn't understand that if you don't get your publishing and all the rights to your song and everything else, you know what I'm saying, they can spin the block on your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? They hit your ass for a 360. Put your ass in a 720, bitch. Nigga put you in a 360, 720 head ass, niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, when and it's sad because it's like, of course Diddy is getting used by the corporation, the people like the labels, and who's ran by the labels. Who run the labels? White people. Old white people. And they ones who run these motherfucking labels. So what these old white people want them to do? They want the black men to do? Continues to put the other black men down. So it's like they don't care if they get rich. They don't care if Diddy get rich. It's the other niggas. They want them niggas down. They don't want them niggas to get rich. They want to put them niggas in the whole 780, bitch. Why Diddy get money, but the white man, Diddy made $1 billion, they probably made 15 billion. You know what I'm saying? Way more than that over the years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what white people do. They use the black man to keep the other black men down. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened in Africa right now. You know what I'm saying? Africa, Nigeria had this uranium. You know what I'm saying? And France, they done took over Nigeria and all types of shit. But they finally fought France back. France was getting uranium for like barely any money. While Nigeria is poor, broke, everybody dying, everybody's hungry, but everybody's working in the motherfucking uranium. And you know what I'm saying? But they got this puppet ass black man who's working for France. But Nigeria took that nigga out. And then they finna sell uranium for regular prices. So that's what they do, bruh. They put this puppet, you know what I'm saying, in the way, and he's black. So other people don't believe him because he's black. But the whole time, he getting your publishing, he getting you a little bit of the money, he making all the money, and then the people behind the label, he making a shit ton of money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't trust a lot of these motherfuckers, man, because it's like they get put in these positions and get bought out by money. They do all types of shit for their money, man. And you know, like I said, you know, he been in the foo-foo rumors. So it's like who knows what he do for the money? And it's like this nigga not finna give out his money if he don't have to do all this weird ass shit for the money. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I said, man, that female shit, man, that's a great example, man, of how it went down, man. They take your girl, cause the girl wasn't publishing, took that motherfucker, ran her down. Now a threesome, bukkake, had a whole orgy, gangbang in that bitch, and let 80 niggas done run down that bitch. You know what I'm saying? 80 niggas done ran through. Now, she done finally got out the delusional shit. Like, I got me like 2 kids. I got me 2 kids, and whoop de whoop. And this nigga not even trying to help me. And now, you know what I'm saying? This nigga not even trying to help me. And I got all these kids, and this nigga ain't trying to help me. Now she saw a nigga who she was with before. That nigga actually doing a little bit better. Got the car up, got a whoop de whoop. Don't have no kids, still living life. Now she like, damn, this nigga right here, the nigga who she was with, who she left the nigga for, that nigga kind of not doing as good and lost all his money. He's not really showing her the love, attention no more. Now she trying to spin a block back and go back to the nigga she was with. It's not gonna work like that. You might as well get your dumb ass. So that's what Mark Ingram did. He sold his motherfucking documents off again because like, nigga, they already ran through. Niggas not finna give me no money for that shit. They ain't bringing no money, no nothing. But, yo, Pete, they're not trying to give up none of that money. These niggas, these billionaires, these billionaires, these motherfucking people who makes a lot of money, they're not trying to give them none of that money, man. And that's facts, man. That's just facts. Cause they think in their mind, damn, I did this, I had to do this and that above and beyond. And this nigga who didn't do nothing, half of what I done, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as the crazy shit, not like working hard, but like as the weird shit getting ran through by the industry, but you know, it's a dude and shit. So it's like, that nigga not finna give him none of his money. He like, man, they ain't do the ultimate cost. Why the fuck am I giving that nigga the chance, opportunity? He not finna willing to do risky what I did. And so it's like, that's what exactly, these niggas not finna give up none of their money. You know what I'm saying? After what they do. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's a sad position because it's like, damn, nobody tell your dumb ass to do what it was. You know what I'm saying? You the one that done it. So you want to hold the grudge on everybody else because you done what you done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, P. Diddy, man, you looking weird right now because it's like, all these rumors, everything else out, then you try to get back to publishing. Nobody want that. Get back people they publishing after they almost old and dead. Like, nigga, and Mark said some real shit on that, but he's like, man, why the fuck would I want this publishing back when and I gotta wait a whole year to get some money out of it when I could die in a year? That's what I be thinking. Man, nigga, it's a lot of times with females. It's like, you be talking to this female or some shit, and she like, you be like, you try to spit some game on her, or whoop, she's like, I'll let you know next time or some shit. Bitch, I might not even be alive next time. The fuck is we talking about next time? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's just a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of bullshit, niggas. Like, you know, nobody want to make some money and while to wait to go get the money. And anything in earth can happen. But then, you know what I'm saying? You can just get the money for the shit up front. Yeah, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers don't think like that, man. They think like, oh, I gave that nigga I gave back the publishing back and shit, that it's gonna be a good thing type shit. And 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying? It just depends, man, on how you can make money out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas, man, you know, if you get your publishing back, man, you trying to make the millions. You know what I'm saying? Niggas not trying to get like a little bow wow off of a year, man. So it's like, a lot of it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Then you know, you getting your shit back, man, and it's like, why would I want my shit back when it's not nearly nothing? When I first got it, it's not worth nothing I had in the first place. So it's like, I'm getting that shit back, and you know, he trying to seem like a good person, but nigga not really a good person. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to get the crowd to say his name a little bit more and shit like that. But you know how that be, man. You know, that shit be crazy, man. How y'all doing? Good. That's what's up. Y'all stay around this bit? Y'all stay by the school? Oh, okay. But yeah, man, so, you know, I feel bad for some of these artists, man. You know, they thinking these people, you know what I'm saying, gonna really help them out at the end of the day, you know. But everybody's just trying to get a lick, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want a lick, and you know, if they feel like he can get a lick off that nigga because he don't know what the fuck going on, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he just trying to make the money, you know what I'm saying? And then he don't really look into the detail and learn that, God damn. God damn. Damn. But yeah, man, so, you know, at the end of the day, man, you know, sometimes when you trying to get into these labels and in positions, man, and you think you about to make a lot of money off this shit, man, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna make a lot of money off this shit because, you know what I'm saying, these people are stingy. Niggas are evil sometimes. Niggas are just stingy and don't want to get nothing back, man. So they just try to make all their money off that shit, man. And, you know, that's why guilt be eating people up sometimes, man. But yeah, man, so I hope y'all enjoy these videos, man. And we out there chilling outside trip, man.
Hey, Dad, you know, dawg, when we link up, dawg, this shit be legendary. Even though this is instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.